Hey, what's up people? Michael here. If you want to partner your YouTube channel up, check out the link in the description.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers out at Quicken Loans Arena. And for Cleveland, one thing we know, they feel they match up well in this contest. It's obviously an opponent they're confident going up against. We won't have to wait long to see if that confidence is well-founded. All right, this Warriors super team, hard to believe they got even scarier on paper than the roster that won 73 games. How do you guard them?
I don't know if you can, Ernie. You just got to be able to score against them because offensively, it's no way to really slow them down. They have too much skill, too much versatility, and too much shooting. Just a lot of much.
Same question to you, big guy.
Well, Ernie, when they go small, you got to pound them. You got to take it to them. Barbecue chicken alert down there in the middle. But, Ernie, unfortunately, most of the big men who could punish them have gone extinct. 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 Extinct.
Kevin Harlan has the call.
They're unicorns.
We'll see you later.
Small ball.
We come to you tonight from the shores of Lake Erie as the streets of downtown Cleveland, Ohio are alive with activity. It's the home of the Cavaliers here in Cleveland, Ohio, as we bring you an interconference match here at the Quicken Loans Arena. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, Tristan Thompson is one of the elite offensive rebounders in the league. He said, for me, it's always see ball, get ball, and just bring the energy. And be that guy that when I check in, guys on the other team are like, oh, no, he's here tonight? That's my mentality. Kevin?
Thanks, DA, and clearly Thompson knows his role on this team. Got to admire how hard he goes on the glass. And these are both veteran teams, Steve. They've been around. A game like this is a test of wits as much as anything.
They understand what it takes to win. They understand how to will themselves into wins. They understand you can't make mistakes mentally. Veterans, they know how to pull it out. They want to keep it close, and they feel they can win at the end.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Durant and Draymond Green, talented forward duo. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay in the backcourt. And it's Pachulia in at the 5 spot. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Thomas kicks to Smith. A three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. A basket good off the assist from Durant.
That's Thompson's game. His shooting form is flawless.
Thomas passes to LeBron. From 13, no good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Down low. And that one's good. Green.
Finding the open man, and Durant has dramatically improved as a passer since he's entered this league.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Love. James a screen on Green. Thomas dishes to LeBron. Gets the three-pointer to fall. LeBron's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
Back to Thompson. Picked by Pachulia. Curry with a wide open look. Again, Golden State.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Thomas kicks to Love. James against Durant. And it's James missing.
And on some plays, everything goes your way. except for the finish.
Thompson for three. Rebound, Love.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start. And Kevin Love has feasted on the open looks he gets in Cleveland. He's become a high-volume three-point shooter.
Now here's LeBron. Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game. Dishes it to Green. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual.
And the two teams involved in tonight's matchup, separate conferences. Brent, one heated rivalry. What's the key to winning this type of emotionally charged game?
Well, I think the way to get to your identity first, Kevin, that's usually the team that's going to take advantage of their opponent. Just don't try to do too much, because you're looking at that team, you're thinking about down the road, that's the team we could be facing. And if we were to face each other, it would be for the gold ball. So stay within yourself, keep your identity tonight. Don't try to do too much.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2. Inside, we've got Draymond at the 4 and Pachulia to his side. And it's Durant in at the small forward position.
Just effortless shot making from Steph Curry. Long range, difficult shots. They look so easy.
LeBron against Durant. And here's Love from the arc. They grabbed their own miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Outside, Green. Durant up top. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Here's Pachulia, and Thompson sends it back.
Well, Thompson lives in the paint, and defensively, occasionally, you're going to get to shots like that.
The dish to James. Love with the screen on Durant. Thompson sets the pick for James. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish. And I'm just not sure the league has ever seen a more intimidating slasher than LeBron James. A 6'8" bullet train. He's so strong, so quick, and if he gets a shoulder on you, watch out.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for James. And LeBron always feels like he can get past his man. It's that next level of the D he focuses on.
And if I'm the help, I play him for the pass. I don't want to be in that poster. Maybe the most devastating finisher in league history.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's on Kevin Durant.
LeBron takes on such a massive responsibility season after season and has just become so devoted to maintaining his health. That's the remarkable thing about his career. He just doesn't miss time with injuries. And if you've ever watched LeBron in the offseason, in between practices, in between games, the guy is a flat-out machine.
Free throw good, James. And as a player, Brent, what are those things that you did and LeBron does to speed recovery?
Well, cheeseburgers didn't help Kevin,
Right.
but his workout regime In terms of what he does with the weight training, the yoga, the hyperbaric chambers in there to calm his body down, slow the blood flow, doing the things he does while at altitude, traveling on planes. I mean, it's quite fascinating. It sounds like science fiction, but the fact of the matter is LeBron James does it to play at this level every night.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Kicks it to Love. Passes to Thomas. Launches a three. Drills it from outside. Thomas got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
I admire how well Love is playing on the offensive end, realizing that one of his teammates is open, so get him the ball.
Durant kicks to Thompson. The 9-foot shot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Love outside. Lobbed up there for Love. Curry against Thomas. LeBron James on the wing. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. And that's now 6 points for LeBron.
And now LeBron James is stretching the floor. We know that he has teammates that can do that, but when he gets it going, look out.
Curry kicks to Pachulia. He can't hit that time. Good D by Thompson. LeBron passes to Thompson. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The feed to Green. And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Crowder is checked in for Thompson. And the Warriors also making a change. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Pachulia. Curry dishes to Durant. Clock at 6. A floater. Great D that time from Thomas. The Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
One thing we've seen from the Warriors is that this team's ability to turn things on and just put teams away is remarkable. They hit a switch, the defense causes some turnovers, and in the blink of an eye, 10, 12, 15 points, and you're down big.
Now here's Curry after LeBron James's miss. Iguodala with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Iguodala outside. Pass to Durant. That 3 off the mark.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now here's James. He's got 6. Here's Smith. It's stolen by Green. Outside Durant. He dishes it to Curry. And the pass to Thompson. Feet away. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
This is a quarter that he would love to forget as soon as possible. Not getting anything to go.
And he makes good on the layup. Thomas got 5 now.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
They set the screen. Durant with a screen on Thomas. That ties the game. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
As Klay Thompson set himself up using the screen.
And here is Thomas. He has 5. Love with the screen on Green. In the corner, it's James. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And this quarter has been all about him. You feel every shot he's going to take is going in.
Now Thompson. 5 points in the game. Green, the screen. And Thompson kicks to Durant. In the corner, Iguodala with it. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Iguodala's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
I mean, through that first quarter, to me, it's all about their D.
There's a lot of ways to build a lead. This one's built on stops.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. They've got Young. West is out there with Iguodala. And there's Livingston, and it's McCaw in a 2-guard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, in the Hall of Fame. D.A., thank you. Here's Iguodala, following the score by Derrick Rose. 6 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. Young with no one around. Again, Young missing. Cavaliers leading. Left side, Crowder. Outside, Rose. The kick out to Crowder. Love with the screen on West. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. And a powerful athlete, Brent, like LeBron James steamrolls his way to the rim. It's so difficult and so much stress on that defense. But who are some of the smaller slashers in the league that can have just as big an effect?
A couple of guys I think about, Kevin, is Otto Porter in Washington, Thad Young in Indiana, and Trevor Ariza in Houston. Although he likes to shoot threes, still a good slasher. Most of these guys, Kevin, play with guys who have the ball a ton. Wall and Beal in Washington, Teague and Paul George. So to be a creative scorer, if you're not shooting threes, you've got to find angles and opportunities as a slasher to put points on the board. Those guys do a pretty good job of it. And when the D is this non-existent, it's pretty easy for shooters. Fishing with dynamite.
Pass to Young. Livingston dishes to West. Kicks it out to Iguodala. The shot's good on the assist by West. Iguodala's got 6.
Well, Iguodala setting up, getting that good, strong base. He becomes a much better shooter when he does that.
Rose sets the screen for Korver. Outside Rose. The screen from Thompson. Rose goes in. Tries again. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Now that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
And Young kicks to Livingston. Little turnaround. Again, Golden State.
And I love that move for this guy. When he's in rhythm, that's money.
Outside Crowder. Iguodala with the steal. Dishes to Livingston. Fires from deep. And Iguodala with the basket, the assist by Livingston. And now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
The screen from Thompson. Rose kicks to Thompson. Back to Rose. Rose can't get that one to fall.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Some nice passing by Golden State. And Young kicks to Iguodala. To the paint. This passes to Young. And the three off target.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Couldn't complete the play.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
The Cavs just have ruled the Eastern Conference since LeBron returned home to Cleveland back in 2014. Still, the field seems to be tightening up just a bit. Last year, the Boston Celtics overtook them for the #1 seed. And there's some contenders emerging out here.
Different look now for Cleveland. LeBron's checked in for Iman Shumpert. Smith comes in for Kyle Korver. And Thomas subbed in for Rose. And Brent, you think about some of the star players that have changed hands and will change hands. Which teams do you think are just a move away from giving the Cavs a run for their money in the East?
Well, the conversation starts in the Northeast with the Boston Celtics, who ended up last year with the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference, slipping past Cleveland late in the year. And the other one I might look at is what the Washington Wizards are able to do if they can add something to the Bradley Beal-John Wall combination, a third option that can play with some dynamic post play and perimeter scoring. That makes them extremely dangerous.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Tristan Thompson is one of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. So to do that, you can't be afraid to throw your weight around.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And the Warriors do a lot of things at a high level, but perhaps the most pleasing to the eye is their ball movement, Brent. The entire roster is unselfish, and they love to make that extra pass.
Well, you think about how much they are divergent from what the NBA has always been known for. Pick and roll basketball, isolation plays, driving to the basket. They actually are dead last in a lot of those categories and end up moving the ball, moving themselves, and finding tremendous shots for each and every individual that's on the floor. Think about last year alone, Kevin, averaging 30 assists a game. That's some beautiful basketball.
Drops in the tray.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Thomas. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Thompson, a screen on Curry. In the corner, Crowder with it. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. 6 points for Jay Crowder.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trade.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
And really, this is where you want to just let the clock wind down.
Yep, unless you get a great look that's impossible to pass up, use the time wisely.
But they recover it. No one near James as he lets it go. It's good. This game is all even. LeBron's got 12 points in the game. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Teron Lue. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Can move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run in transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Teron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We so hope you enjoyed our first half. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime report. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 12 points and 2 rebounds. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
They were really efficient, great approach offensively. Their shot selection was first rate. They were always working hard to get good looks. That can't change in the second half. They need to be just as well organized as they have been so far.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Golden State?
Well, there was one pleasant surprise, and that was the bench. They gave them a big lift. Those guys came into the game, they did all the dirty work, and they scored baskets.
And we're just about ready for the start of the third quarter. Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll see you.
Welcome back, folks. So much to do here in downtown Cleveland and East 4th Street, right in the heart of it all. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
Efficient so far with the shots that he's taken. His contributions have been fantastic.
Cleveland's going shot tonight, very respectable. The two stars, LeBron and Love, making up the forward positions. Thomas and Smith teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Thompson in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Well, that's what Smith does best, a long-range specialist who loves to square up from outside the three-point line.
And J.R. Smith, one of the more unabashed gunners, Brent, in the NBA.
I always say this about J.R. Smith, Kevin. When in doubt, shoot. Stay in doubt all the time. And J.R. Smith has played his career in doubt.
Here's Thomas, following the basket by Draymond Green. Love kicks to James. From outside the arc, Love can't hit. The Warriors trail. Fades back. And it's Green, missing.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Outside Thomas. He kicks to James. Back to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Thomas got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs. The Warriors shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Curry with it. Now Thomas defending. Curry kicks to Green. Green missing again.
Well, even though he missed, you like seeing him taking that kind of shot. The defense must be better.
Outside Thomas. LeBron dishes to Thomas. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And now a 6-point Cavalier lead.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Picked by Pachulia. Curry passes to Thompson. Here's the screen. Back to Curry from deep. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. A different look now for Cleveland. Korver comes in for Smith. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Thomas. Then for the Warriors, David West, he's checked in for Pachulia. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. LeBron against Iguodala. A screen from Thompson. Rose gets a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. Warriors trail by 6. Outside, Green feeds it to Curry. Brent, when you were playing in Seattle, those were the best assist years statistically of your career. What led you to become such a catalyst for that offense?
Well, it was interesting just as I finally got an opportunity to start to play with the basketball as a two-guard a little bit more in Seattle, trying to play a little bit more up-tempo. And again, I'll mention opportunities because of Gary Payton getting double-teamed. It opened up situations for me, Kevin, where I could be a bit more creative as the off-guard.
And you love that, didn't you?
I love playing that way. I wish I had more years of doing that, kind of the run-and-gun style that Phoenix employed for most of the mid-2000s with that 7 seconds or less. I could have been agreeable with that.
Here's Curry following the basket by LeBron James. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 9.
The defense, helpless. Steph Curry is just a sensational shooter. No one can guard this guy.
It's a pick by Love. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. Back to Love. They get it again. No good that time. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Iguodala, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And for the last few seasons, we've seen where Andre Iguodala's role on offense has diminished. You know, he still contributes, but tends to defer a bit more there. And one thing you can say, though, defensively, still at an elite level in terms of his versatility.
2 shots. Loose shot.
And he knocks down the first one. Perhaps, Greg, the biggest asset Iguodala brings to a team is his ability to defend.
I mean, he just has great timing for when to go for the steal. I mean, he can still move his feet well and can guard anybody, but the versatility to guard point guards to power forwards is something that makes him special.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Iguodala's leadership is really unsurpassed. Steve Kerr calling him the adult in the room. His teammates definitely listen and respect all things that he offers up. Commending the unselfish play there. What vision on that pass.
Here's Green after the made shot from Iman Shumpert. Rose with some nice D.
Well, the D did their job there. Excellent contest to alter the close range. Oh, no. How about Shumpert getting a little tricky with it that time? He's a high-flying guard.
That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Here's Livingston. And again, no good by Golden State. Cleveland leading by 5. Here's Shumpert. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Shumpert's such a good athlete. When he gets in there using his wiry frame, he can get the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. 2 shots. First free throw is good.
And Cavaliers fans have to be pleased with what the team got in exchange for Kyrie Irving. An all-star in Isaiah Thomas, a two-way starter in Crowder, and some talent for the future. I think they did well.
Young's checked in for the Warriors. And both free throws good for Shumpert.
And the Cavs stuck to their guns in the trade negotiation. They wanted that 2018 draft pick, which is coming from the Nets. You never know what happens with LeBron this upcoming offseason. They got talent and depth to win now, but also a plan B if they need to rebuild.
How about last year, Draymond Green pulled off one of the more improbable and impossible statistical games. He had a triple-double with points not even being involved. First ever in the NBA. 4 points, 12 boards, 10 assists, and 10 steals. Wow.
Two shots.
Free throw drops for Green. You know, Brent, thinking back to Draymond's triple-double, he also had 5 blocks in that game. He was 6 points away, in fact, from getting a quadruple-double, and 5 from getting a quadruple-double without points.
As unreal stat line, and probably a lot of people who still get newspapers, Kevin, looked at those numbers and thought, wow, the printing machine must be broken. That game was on another level. To just have 4 points in that contest shows you that Draymond Green puts the emphasis on all the other things that he does so well.
Now here's Crowder. He has 6. Cavaliers have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4-7 from the foul line tonight.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
He misses the free throw.
And with D. Rose going through the free agent process this past summer, very different market than when he first signed his big extension back in 2012. But still, there were teams that wanted what he has to offer, and he'll make an impact.
And for Rose in his free agency, he isn't, Greg, the same player he once was, but he can still run a team, and he can get you some points.
Yeah, and his leadership is a big part of the package now. He can be a good mentor to upcoming guards in an organization, act as kind of that bridge, if you will, for a team, or that missing piece for a franchise looking to make a run.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the Warriors pick up 3. Rose sends the screen for Smith. Shot by Crowder, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Back to Livingston. Passes it to McCaw for 3. That one, no good. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Cavaliers lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy, drive and kick, let it come out in the wash, all right?
And Steve Kerr asking his guys to simply run their offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense. Play inside out when you can.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Thompson at the 2 with Iguodala playing the 3. Durant is out there with Pachulia, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. Durant, that's good.
And that's superior length of Durant, enough to get his shot past most any defender on the inside.
Thomas against Curry. Unloads from 13. Up again. And Love with his second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Curry kicks to Thompson. Pachulia with the screen on Love. Durant in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And 11 points for Kevin Durant.
And they're getting there exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Love. Now here's Rose. The 3 from Thomas trains the 3-pointer.
It's not so much just the made shots, it's the consistency of the made shots that's got his team the lead.
Curry kicks to Durant. Shoots over Crowder. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Durant.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And for Kevin Durant, one area that he excelled in last season was his rim protection. He used his length and timing to disrupt a lot of shots. And I think that's what he focused on. Joining the Warriors, you knew he was going to score, but he wanted the responsibility and came through defensively for Golden State.
Cavaliers with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. And it's LeBron in for Rose. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
And Durant's rim protection was a big help to the Warriors and the defense, certainly. Durant and Green, Brent, combined to be one of the best defensive duos in the NBA.
And I'm not sure if we still think of Kevin Durant in the stopper mode, Kevin. I think we were really shocked, though, last year about how effective he could be as a team defender, using his length and having an impact around the rim and painted area like he did last year.
That free throw good from Isaiah Thomas. He's off on the second. And Isaiah Thomas, the 60th and final pick of the 2011 draft. Greg, he definitely plays with a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, I call it the little man syndrome. He's driven to prove himself. I mean, he's overcome the odds. In league history, only 9 players 5'9" or shorter have played 1,000 minutes or more in a season. And he's not just playing, he's playing at the highest level.
Here's LeBron. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Thomas dishes to James. 6 on the shot clock. The screen from Thompson. Thomas outside. They get the rebound. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's James. Smith with a screen on Iguodala. Love the pass to Thomas. With 1 second left, deflected by Iguodala.
Iguodala demonstrating his defensive prowess yet again. Superb reach on that block.
Curry can't get it to go. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Smith kicks to Thomas. The screen from Thompson. Thomas with the ball. Wallace with it. Outguarded by Pachulia. 5 to shoot. Shoots from 12. A nice shot by LeBron. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
And LeBron James is going to take every crucial possession over. Outstanding shot there.
Thomas against Curry. Picked by Pachulia. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Not sure, maybe the pressure of the moment got to him there. A really careless error that might ultimately cost the team.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thomas a screen. LeBron kicks to Thomas. Smith outside. Love with the screen for Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Warriors with the rebound. Durant's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Thompson outside. To the inside. Pachulia dishes to Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. It's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
Now, here's Thomas. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Pachulia with the screen on Smith. Outside Curry. Green, the pass to Pachulia. Durant with it. Picked up by Love. LeBron with the block.
LeBron throwing that one away hard. There's a message behind that block.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And those attempts right now at the charity stripe are helping them pull away.
Here's Curry on target from 13 feet.
What work from Steph Curry gets open and makes it look easy. Wow.
Outside Thomas. Green with the block. James against Durant. To the inside. Shoots from 12. And the rejection by Love. And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
J.R. Smith is a straight gunner. He's just a guy who wants to shoot every time he touches the ball.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Thomas with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively, and that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Now the dish to Pachulia. Durant kicks to Curry. Again, Curry missing.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Well, something in this frame for sure, but when you're out of rhythm, sometimes it's better to play the role of being the facilitator.
Here's James. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.